Welcome back to another episode of the Todos Toman podcast, take two. I hope this is the right take. Muchachos, welcome back. We made it past episode 150, so we're episode 151. The live got was out the way. Thanksgiving passed. Now we're on to the holidays. Basically means that everybody's checked out. Nobody wants to work,
I
and
wish.
I hate Christmas shopping. So there you go. That's how I
Ooh.
feel today.
Yeah.
Although
I,
I'll
I,
say it's a lot more convenient now. That you could just order everything and just pick it up. It's way more convenient than previous years where you actually had to go and find stuff and fight for it and stuff. Like it's like Black Fridays. They're not like what they
Yeah,
used to
I
be.
think we all saw the memes and the TikToks about what Black Friday was in 1994 versus or 1997 versus today, where it's like, where are the
yeah,
people?
dude, it's crazy because I only went to Black Friday once, like when it was
Mhm.
like crazy, and yeah, dude, it was fucking insane. Like it was one of those moments where you thought you were just gonna get punched in the face for having the wrong thing in your cart and shit that somebody was looking for. So it was really like a fucking thriller, dude. Like, fuck, am I gonna like have to fight for this shit? Am I gonna have to like die for this shit pretty much? Like,
Well, yeah, because
Um, uh-huh.
like yeah, let's get so, and that's what they were saying there. Like, all right, so what's kind of been the thing? And it's like, well, before they used to actually have sales, and that's why people will get like trampled to death and stuff like. Because sadly, it happened a few times, right? People got unalive by trampling,
Trampled to
trampled,
non-existence, please.
trampled to non-existent, and now it's like it's non-existent of customers, right? It's like very few customers.
Easy.
Little bit of everyone. Like, I was seeing some guy like he made a whole meme thing. It's like, oh, there's a bunch of TVs. Like, he grabbed one. He's like, he grabbed an Xbox. He's like, somebody tackle me so I could feel like I'm still at Black Friday.
dude, because I remember last year, I don't remember the website I searched it, but I know it was like a website that shows you like the timeline of prices on like Amazon. Like you drop like the Amazon
Oh,
link,
really?
and
Hmm.
it shows you like the graph of like how the prices have changed. And I did it. I remember I did it last year during like Cyber Monday. And dude,
Hmm.
like I mean, there's places where you do get like deals, but a lot of them did bump up the price like a month before or like whatever before. And I saw things that were on sale for like maybe a month before Black Friday. Then they went back to their regular price, and then they went back to like Cyber Monday sale, which was
Hmm.
the original sale price.
Original sale from a month ago.
Yeah, so it's like, like it's a little bit iffy
Pues,
now.
Yeah.
descaradamente, dude, like I was looking at a few things. I Black Friday no salí a comprar nada, pero Cyber Monday, I'm like, let me just look, ¿verdad?
Hmm.
Carla, take my credit card away. Let me just look. And so I had a couple tabs open. Ya estaba haciendo el PowerPoint presentation to convince the CFO. Y se me pasó el día, right? I will maybe like five tabs que I had open. They're like, oh, it seems like decent price or whatever. Ahí se quedaron. So then next day, I go in the morning and I'm like, oh, the tabs are still there. I didn't close them out. I refresh and like for three, let's say three out of the five items, the price either remained the same or it became like a $5 difference in price.
Yeah,
So I was like, I guess, I mean, they do get you porque they do label it, Cyber Monday deal or whatever. And that makes you think like you are getting a deal. But in reality, it's like you said, there's another website, other places where you can kind of see, um, the history of prices throughout. And now with this thing where I just left tabs open, refreshed them the next day, and it's basically the same price.
yeah.
Yeah.
Muchachos, before we get too far into this sadness of Black Friday and Cyber Monday non-deals, ¿qué están tomando?
I did. So it's cold. It's really cold out there.
It is cold.
So una
Stay
Jack Daniel's
warm.
Winter Jack apple cider, dude.
Oh,
Good choice. Good choice. I was about to do un cafecito con whiskey too, but
Ooh, that
Ooh,
would be probably a better choice. O un hot chocolate con what is it that
hot chocolate.
yeah, the hot chocolate con what's that one chocolate kind of a thing?
like Bailey's or
Bailey's.
Bailey's, yeah, there you go, there you go.
mm,
Oh,
I've never tried that.
Hasta el café, dude. I don't think I
al
tried it with
café
hot
también,
chocolate, but en el café.
Yeah. Va, pues yo aquí nada más tantita tequila en squirt, dude. Nah, mini poor man's paloma, dude.
Poor man's paloma. Dude, that's pretty good. I just went, with old school modelo. Always faithful,
The over reliable, dude.
all reliable. No, nunca faltan en el fridge, dude. So it worked out. Pero pues salud, muchachos.
Va, salud.
Ah, qué rico.
So did you guys end up buying anything for Black Friday or Cyber Monday?
I was close, dude. So I saw some shoes. They were Reebok. That they were down to like. Well, I saw two pairs. One was like down to like $30, I think, and the other one was like up to like around the same, like 35, $40. And then I was telling Miguel that because of the Planet Fitness, like the black card that we have, or like the membership, te dan descuentos, and there was like a Reebok discount for like I think 10% off or something like that. Yes, so it came down even more, and I was tempted to get them, dude, but I ended up not getting them, only because I know winter's coming, and I'm just gonna have them sitting there because I'm not gonna want to use them during the winter time. So I'm like, all right, like like let me just hold off and either si están mismo precio después, or just like kind of like ready to wear,
Mm,
instead of just like having them sit there for like the whole
Sí, sí, sí.
winter time.
okay.
But other than that, nah, I didn't get anything.
Black Friday, no salí para nada. I did go out. I think the Wednesday before Black Friday. And yeah, I went to Walmart. And ya tenían like everything stocked up, like TVs, like todo lo tenían sealed, right? Like ready for the Black Friday deals. Um, ya for a few years, I think I've mentioned in this podcast que como que me hacen unos ojitos, unas teles de 75 to 80 inches, dude, pero no, I did not pull the trigger on it. También las vi on Cyber Monday for sure. The TVs I kept an eye on. TVs
Mm,
are not that expensive anymore.
yeah.
So I think I was looking at a $400. I don't know if it was a 75 or 80 inch. Um, pero it was not approved by the CFO of the household. Dijo que necesitábamos llantas para la camioneta, so we actually got I think she did buy those. They were labeled as Black Friday deals, but I think we bought them like on Sunday or something.
Mm,
Through
Mm,
Walmart, we bought tires. It was a pretty good discount, so I cannot complain on that one. Pero no pude comprar la tele que quería. And then outside of that, I just like I get a lot of ads for shoes.
mm,
So that was tempting, but no, I didn't give into anything really. I just kind of kept it safe. But that was pretty much it.
mm. Like I know. So what I did is
I guess
Oh,
it's
we lost
we
audio.
can't hear you. We can't hear
I
you,
don't
dude.
think yeah, Miguel. You're on mute. I think you muted your mic. Um, but no, we can't hear you. As that's happening, as Miguel's trying to figure that out. Because I mentioned the TVs. Did you see that Walmart just bought out Vizio?
Oh shit, no, I didn't, dude.
Yeah, that just happened today. We're recording on December 3rd, Tuesday. But yeah, Walmart bought a Vizio, and so hopefully that means better deals coming soon. I don't know. I could only hope so. But yeah, like I started looking into it, and apparently, like it's been like almost like a year and a half in the making.
Mm,
Porque apparently Vizio also had a contract with like something that was special about their smart TVs. Um, but somehow this also affects Roku. I was just briefly reading into it, so we'll see. We'll see what happens.
o sea, como nada más you read the headlines, ¿no? Y
I
that's it.
read the headlines, scanned it through, dije, pues a ver si hay un
Y
cupón
sí,
por ahí
güey.
que digan, you know. Pero
I was actually at Walmart. I want to say yesterday, and yeah, like I was looking at the TVs, and I remember I was like, damn, like is it mirror? Like, why are they so much cheaper there than in like Best Buy and
mhm.
like all these other?
The brands, dude, porque pues Walmart también owns the On brand. I think it's either Un or On because I think it's two O's and an N.
Mm,
And they're like orange packaging. So I've scoped that out. Those are cheaper, obviously. Than they have the Vicios, the TLCs, pero ya las que
yeah,
promocionan más Best Buy es Samsungs. Um,
that's true. Yeah.
ya marcas más reconocidas, pues that's why. But ahí se la llevan. A ver, let's check in with Miguel see if stuff is good. A
Oh,
ver,
does it work this time?
ya,
Yeah.
te escuchamos. Y ya te
Y te
fuiste.
fresaste, güey.
Technical difficulties.
It wouldn't be a Todos Tomas episode, no? If it wasn't for
Sí,
technical
they're like,
difficulties.
ya se sienten que pasaron los 150s, ya piensan que no tienen technical issues. Well, no, that's not
Y
the case.
sí, güey.
Also pointing out the obvious, Johnny Boy is not here. It's busy season for him at work. So,
Y sí,
um, hopefully we can get him on an episode soon. Or if there's a thirsty out there that wants to hop in and
Hold on el changarro, no? Like,
sí, así como dice, hey, hold it down for Johnny Boy. Open invite. Miguel dice que he's working on his audio and video. The funny thing is que queríamos pulling back the curtain a little bit, letting you into Todos Toman Productions. Miguel was going to reveal the topic of today's episode as a surprise. Estamos aquí.
it's quite the surprise for us, dude. Like,
A ver, Miguel's back on screen. A ver, Miguel, are you there? No, soy muy feo. Dice, ok. Porque pues as a backup, ya sabes que no las podemos arreglar ahorita aquí, si es que Miguel no viene a decirnos the
que
topic. It
puro,
was a
ahora sí como dice
question or
Johnny
something.
Boy, ¿no? Puro half the top of the dome, dude. Like,
Off the top of the dome, dude. We can always rely on burning
ooh.
questions, dude. Um,
Dude,
I don't
so,
have
so
my
before
Doña Chole outfit. What's up?
before we go there though, dude, shout out to Angel, dude. Well, we were was it Saturday?
Shout out to Angel hosting Friendsgiving.
Friendsgiving, dude. Yeah, dude, that shit was fucking fun. Like even the uh we painted que eran como
Cantaritos.
cantaritos, yeah.
Yeah, and he snaps too, right? Porque like pues we'll do a get together y pues es Friendsgiving, we're all sharing a meal y todo lo que tú quieras, pero he takes it a step further. Like he always makes us do some sort of activity. Last year he hosted one and we painted nutcrackers.
Mm.
And
I
then
don't think
this
I was
year,
able to go last
you
year.
you were there last year?
No, I wasn't there last year. I was the one previous to that one when we were in
Mhm.
Quito, or you were in Quito, I think, still.
That's right.
Yeah, like Los Salchichones was holding it down for you, dude.
See that was the only the only thing I could eat. But yeah, last year we did the nutcrackers, and then this year they welcome anybody that walked in through the door. Había una esferita llena de surprise liquor, so we were
That's right.
taking shots, and then we painted cantaritos. I tried to make a Loteria America card on my cantarito, but it didn't work out so well.
Dude,
uh,
what was
but
the name of that?
you snapped, dude.
Oh, the fuck, I don't have it here, but yeah, like the ice cream cone slash donut
Donut.
looking.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was like a pink donut. It was dope.
What was the last game that we played, dude?
Ah, I don't know. It's like a combination of charades and Pictionary.
Yeah, dude, that shit was fun, dude. I had never
Let me
played that
see if I
game
can
before,
find the name.
and for
Oh,
like,
you've never played
I,
that one?
I've never played that one before, dude. And for the one, like the people can know, no estuvieron ahí, it's pretty much you get a card with words, right? And then you choose a word from that card. Y son varios equipos. I think it was like 6, 7 teams, no, in total, or 8, algo así. Y entonces lo pasas al next team, and they get to see the word that you chose, and they write it, or they draw a picture that represents that word, and then they pass it on to the next team, and that next team can only see the picture that they drew and guess what the word is. Y así se la van pasando hasta que it gets all the way back to you. And haz de cuenta como un teléfono descompuesto, ¿no? Pero like
With drawings.
with drawings, right? Dude, that shit was fun, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
I think if I'm not mistaken, it's called Telestrations. It is
Illustration.
Telestrations.
Nice.
Uh, I think this version was I'm not 100% sure either, but I think the version that we played was Telestrations After Dark.
Yeah, it was
So
After Dark.
yeah,
Shout out to Angel, dude, con sus drawings y explicits, dude.
hey,
Pero
Angel was explicit in his drawings, but I can appreciate, que dicen, real
the
recognizes
effort,
real, dude. Like his artwork was on point, dude.
yeah, dude. Low key, like I felt a little, um, como te dijera, a little about my artwork because it was just like nothing but stick figures. Y pues ya
Oh,
después veía todo el
100%, dude.
pinche everybody else's artwork. I was like, fuck, dude. Like, como voy a tener que poner a
Yeah, half.
practicar, ¿no? From now
I
on.
mean, I think 90% of my drawing of our drawings was mainly Carla drawing things out. Porque yeah, it would have been all stick figures on my end.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah,
Vatos.
that's a fun game. I think the first time I played it was over with Pedro. Pedro has a version of it.
Mm,
Um, but yeah, it's a lot of laughs and yeah, you definitely have to get creative in
yeah,
conveying with a drawing whatever that word is that you're trying to draw, or it's not necessarily a word. It could be like a sentence or
right. Yeah.
a phrase. So
Va, pues le damos con la doña Chole, ¿no? Porque.
pues sí, dude, a ver, déjame ver si de purita casualidad tenemos unas cancioncitas acá de Doña Chole. Vamos a ver. No, no tenemos nada. Más que if we do a little throwback, dude, tenemos unos
500 balazos.
Oh,
not quite taking a shot at live stuff questions, pero pues aquí tenemos
all riddles, diría Johnny Boy. All riddles.
or riddles. Yeah, we can't forget that. So as I shuffle here, Tank, you kind of tell me when to stop, and then I'll just pull one out.
Dale ahí, güey.
Va. Aquí está. Pongo esto aquí. Ay, que se me caiga. So this question is for you, Tank.
Yeah.
What's your,
Por eso, dude.
what's your favorite smell in the world?
Damn, my favorite smell. Uh hmm. My favorite smell, I would say, dude, the smell of una carnita asada, dude. Like así
Ooh,
fucking like were you just walking like in el verano, you know? You're like minding your business, and next thing you know, that shit just hits you from like you don't know where, dude. But it's like fuck, like someone's out there haciendo una carnita asada, dude.
sentir el
Yeah.
calorcito, smell la carne asada y luego alguien, luego te pasa una cervecita. Ya, dude, qué más se
Easy,
puede pedir a
dude.
la vida?
Easy, dude. So I would probably say that, dude. Like, just because it's synonymous with like a good time and like, cotorreando con los amigos and instead of this fucking cold ass weather that we have now and shit.
Oh,
So
dude, tell me about it. No, I think that's a definitely. I don't know if it's the weather, now in Chicago that makes us reminisce and think about the summer, but for sure,
dude,
100%, dude.
como en el calor, how am I say like, oh, like the smell of fucking hot cocoa, no? Que está bien frío afuera, like el pinche. But yeah, dude. At least right now, una carnita asada, the smell of it, dude.
Va una carnita asada. That's on point, especially because I'm drinking the Modelo. It's like I can smell it,
You
dude.
see, dude.
A ver, espérate, vamos a ver que Miguel reportándose dice que he's from a new location. Ah,
Ooh.
quiero pensar que le quitó todo su equipment a Chiquis and he's hopping out with us. There he is. What's good, Miguel? Oh, no, we
No te
cannot hear
escuchas,
you,
dude.
but we do dig the pink headphones. All right, he's trying to figure it out. No, we can't hear you, Miguel. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. Este, should I answer the same question or should just go for a different one? Para no start too repetitive, right?
Pues, yeah, como quieras, güey.
Well, cuando I read the smell question, the first thing that came to mind is coffee smell in the morning.
Okay.
For like I would love to just kind of have. I know there's cafeteras y todo que you could set a timer y te hace el café and it does kind of help the smell. Pero I mean, just waking up, the first thing I do is go and make a cup of coffee,
Sí.
and the smell, the cup of tea. The smell is, it's it's good. I like it, especially. So strangely enough, you know me that I like to drink my coffee iced.
Mm, same.
For the last couple of weeks, I've definitely been digging hot
Hot.
coffee. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's within the age, dude. My bones are like, look, you ain't that young
Algo
anymore.
calientito, dude. Y sí.
Algo calientito para podernos mover en la mañana.
Is there like a weird smell that you actually like? Like, for example, like me, like
Mm,
if I walk into like a Home Depot, I don't know, like the smell of the wood y todo eso, like
mhm.
it's like I like that smell for some reason.
I, well, I definitely like bonfire smell. Like I know a lot of people like they
Mm,
like to do bonfires, but they hate that que se te queda el olor en la ropa or
yeah.
whatever. Dude, I love that smell. Pero weird smells. Um, I'm trying to think. Johnny Boy ahorita diría que gasolina, pero
Gasolina en las manos, ¿no? Sí,
I
dude.
mean like the Sharpie smells, right? I think as I want to say teenagers, like
Mm,
always like sniff the Sharpies once in a while.
yeah. Loki, yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'm like I know I did it, and
Maybe that explains a lot for us, dude. But yeah, dude. I remember the Chico. Like I don't know if you ever had those, like the ones that smell like fruits and stuff, like the markers.
oh yeah.
Dude, those were fucking.
I
Those
I
were
mean I
good.
don't think I owned one as a pair or a
Right.
set as
I
kid.
never owned one. Like I
Okay.
never owned a 64 crayon box, dude. Todas eran prestadas from the classroom y todo eso. Pero pues
Not
yeah, like,
not marca Crayola with the sharpener in the back, no?
it was Rose Art, dude, or like some
Rosart, dude.
bullshit like that, dude.
De las ibas contando las que te daban en IHOP or something, ¿no? Ahí, de dos en dos.
Oh, dude, you know how like they sell like the coloring books con like those markers culeros, dude?
Ajá.
Mira, guárdenos porque ese es su school supplies, ¿no? Like,
Sí.
fuck, dude. But yeah, those markers used to smell
A
good
ver,
though.
espérate. Deja que se reporte Miguel. Nope,
Oh,
your mic is
your
not even connected, Miguel.
well, your thing is
Oh, a ver, dinos algo. No, no te
no.
oímos.
Is your mic even on?
Sí, dice que sí está
Mm,
prendido, pero yeah,
mm.
that's proof right there. Ok, te reportas en la próxima pregunta, Miguel.
Te diría que te vengas acá, ¿no? Pero luego my setup's gonna mess up too and shit. So mejor ahí quédate. Like,
That's right, I just thought about it. Güey, está en la misma casa. Pero bueno, a ver. Aquí the middle of the pile. Have you ever
have you ever
broken the law?
broken?
Pues, I mean, allegedly, por ahí muchos dirían que my stay in this country is breaking the law. Pero
God,
no, DACA represented.
God, not no, just about every day of my life so far. No, like
I mean, se acaban. Did I tell you that they towed my car también last week or 2 weeks ago?
you did. I think you told us. Did you tell us during the podcast?
Nah, no me acuerdo.
No me acuerdo. But yeah, I remember you told us.
I mean, I unintentionally. I mean, it wasn't my fault.
Dude, y ya
But
ves
that's the city
today
of Chicago for
también.
you, dude.
También today, like a lot of people got their. Was it today or this week? People got their vehicles towed because the whole winter parking thing went into effect.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people got their
It
shit
kicks off
towed.
on the beginning of December.
Algo
It
así,
goes from
yeah.
December to like March or some shit, no? Or
Yeah, algo así.
mm-hmm.
But yeah, dude, I was
Damn,
like,
that's messed up.
fuck, dude. Yeah. I mean, they did put a warning out, like, kind of like, remember, ya va a empezar that whole
Sí.
parking thing. Yeah, so, but yeah. I
That's
saw
a
it on
good
their
reminder,
TikTok.
dude. Porque today I went to the office. I hadn't gone in a couple of days, probably like a week or so, and I actually like llegué just in time. I ended up paying for parking, but otherwise I would have parked in the streets. Now I gotta be careful with signs.
Easy, dude.
They're gonna get my ass again, dude.
But for breaking the law, dude,
Mhm.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like who hasn't, right? Like, it's just not to a dangerous
Have you
extent.
been caught breaking the law? That should have been a better question, dude.
Well, I mean, I don't think necessarily it's a law, pero not being in school when I was supposed to. Like, so the story goes, dude, allegedly, right? I started walking out with some friends to school. Llegamos, dude, a la Bogan, like right across the street by the
Mhm.
¿cómo se llama? It was by those just there was like those condominiums right there
Mhm.
across on Pulaski.
Like behind the what is it, White Castle?
You're right, yeah. So
Mhm.
llegamos hasta ahí and we're like, damn, dude, we don't really want to go to school. Let's turn back and go home. I was like, fuck it, let's go. So nos regresamos, dude. Y primero llegamos a la casa de un amigo, and he actually went to school or whatever. He wasn't home. Después fuimos a la casa de otro amigo, and he wasn't home. So we're like, all right, we'll go back to like my house or my dad's house. Y dude, like as soon as que íbamos a abrir la puerta, I just hear a car behind us just like swoop in, and you just hear like, oh, like everybody stay where you're at. Era un pinche policía, dude. And he fucking
Wait, so you abriendo la puerta de tu casa?
no, we were trying to open the door to my house, so we were still outside.
Sí, sí, sí.
And then that's when he just like swoops in, and he was like, kind of like, oh, and we couldn't get the fucking key, like in the thing on
Ajá.
time. Y pues ya, like he fucking nos detiene a todos, y like fucking searches us and shit, and which was weird because so it was Chucho, Omar, and me, dude. Those were the three people I was with. And
Okay.
he would start searching Chucho, and I just like see Chucho kind of like grunt, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And me and Omar start laughing, And then the police officers start searching no more. So I'm like, all right, like, let me get serious. And I just hear him grunt too, like just a, oh. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I started laughing. But then he started searching me, and I was like, all right, whatever. So he's searching me, dude. And pues ya ves, like around your fucking area, like your balls and shit. He searches, and he just like fucking como que like squeezed, and like fuck, dude, that shit hurted, dude. Y sí, dude. Y pues ya, like nos metió in the back of the squad car y todo.
Oh, damn, like that.
Yeah,
Pero ya
dude.
estabas en tu
So,
casa, güey. Like, they're still able to do that? I guess if you would have
ah,
opened the door and got inside, maybe not.
right. I think
Mhm,
that's what it is. Like, I think if it was like I was yeah inside the house, it would have been a different story.
mhm.
But yeah, dude. Y pues ya nos metió on the back of the squad car. He gave us like a whole lecture y todo. Thankfully, he was lazy and he was like, I'm not gonna write this report out, so I'm just gonna hand you to the school and let them deal with you. So we fucking go to 102, and ya está like una señora, dude, God bless her heart. Estaba like, she didn't know what was going on. Like, what are you guys doing here?
Nomás estaba
And we're
limpiando
like,
el salón, ¿no?
see, way, and we're like, oh, I don't know. They told us to come here. Like, who? Like, they. So you guys can't be here. We're like, all right. So nos salimos corriendo, and we
Like,
went to like
into
one or
your
two
classroom?
classes.
Ah,
Y ya después we went back home, dude. We're like, yeah, fuck this. Like, let's fucking try this again and shit. Y the second time we
yeah.
were successful though, but yeah, dude.
That's crazy that the police officers got you in front of your house.
Yeah, dude.
But I guess it didn't turn out so bad.
Yeah.
Because I hated that. The 102 shit, that was the in-school suspension room, right?
Well, I guess it was technically como la dirección, pero pues yeah, that's where they would send you también for in-school suspensions.
Or I'm thinking of because there was a classroom, a second floor across the hallway from the washrooms. Was that
Oh, I don't
209?
know. I don't know.
But you know which classroom I'm talking about or no?
Yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about.
And 102 was the like the office donde estaba the principal or whatever, no? Like
Yeah,
counselor, ESL teachers, todo eso.
the Mighty
Um,
Mouse también.
sí, like security
Yeah,
will hang out in there.
yeah.
Got it, got it. Yeah, pero um, I think it was 209. I did in school suspension like maybe twice, and
Oh
I
shit,
hated
for
that.
real.
Porque that was, I mean, you were there all day. No salías para nada. Like,
Yeah.
ya dije, en esos tiempos, I was like, así es como se sentía Gloria Trevi cuando no la dejaban salir.
Estás componiendo canciones también, ¿no, güey?
Sí, güey. Con los
Estabas
ojos
como el Juan
cerrados,
Gabriel,
dude.
dude. Ay, fuck.
Yeah, but in school suspension was horrible.
Dude, thankfully
Yeah.
I don't know how, but I never got in school suspension.
I was gonna say, I don't know how you got away with that shit. They would catch me in the sweeps. I think we talked about the sweeps when they would ring the bell,
Mm,
and
yeah,
it's like estés donde estés, like te metían al pinche auditorium. Like if you weren't inside a classroom, you go to the auditorium, y ya de ahí they'll just write you up everybody.
yeah.
And
And it's
that
crazy
was
because there was people that were literally like, as soon as they were here, it was gonna be a sweep. Se quedaban afuera because they didn't want to go to class. It's like, fuck it, send me to the
yeah,
auditorium. Like,
because I think al principio empezaban a dar the Saturday detention.
yeah.
Did you ever do that or not?
So, ya ves que in during your homeroom class, you were
Hmm.
supposed to sign your detentions. O sea, like stating that you saw that you got a detention. Yes, well,
Hmm.
dude, I had so many fucking detentions, dude. Get like I think I was telling my girl the other day that I was like, llegaba y la pinche maestra is like, oh, like you're like a celebrity. Here, sign all this. Eran como cinco pinche detentions, dude. I was like, fuck. So ya las firmaba, but I would never go porque pues
And then
a
what
lo
would
menos
happen?
nothing would happen until empezaron a decir de like, oh, if you have so many detentions, you're gonna get suspended. So then I was like, fuck, yeah, I see, empecé a hacer all my detentions, but dude, it was a bitch, dude. Me quedaba like, because I would have, I think I had last period lunch, so I would
Mm.
ditch my lunch to go to detention, stay an extra like 2 periods in detention just so I could
Yeah.
like serve my detentions and shit. Y pues I was able to get it under because I think it was like if you had 18 or more detentions unserved, they were gonna suspend you. Yeah, like I barely got like above that, so I was safe, dude. And then once I got above that, y no me hicieron nada. O sea, que no me hicieron a mí nada because I didn't like
Mhm.
fall under. Like, yeah, I stopped serving them again. I was like, all right, I'm good for now.
That's crazy. Like that I think about it, it's like I only got Saturday detentions, and it was a shit ton of people that would go. Um, and yeah, for sure, I like this. As I would get a handful, and I was like from like 10 a.m. to like 1 p.m. But a veces like los mismos security guards like, all right, if you guys are quiet until X hour, like los
Yeah.
dejamos temprano. Um, but I'm like thinking just from school funding, like because Bogan was so bad that they were like, we'll give you more funds if you're more strict, and that way they were able to get away with Saturday school. I don't know.
I don't
It'll
know.
be
Dude.
interesting
All I
to
know
find
is
out.
there was always a rumor that if the fire alarm got pulled one more time, que se iba a ir a la quiebra la
We're gonna
escuela,
shut
dude.
down the school, dude.
Yeah, dude. And that shit was for like years. Que siempre estaba ese rumor de que like, oh, like one more
And did
alarm
you ever see
pull.
anybody get? Because the I don't know if it's a rumor. I think it's true, but I never saw it. Okay, when you pull the fire alarm, like the ink will squirt at you, and then that's how they would know
So,
who did it.
primero, ya ves que al principio no hacían eso. And then
Uh-huh,
once they kept pulling it, supposedly I heard that rumor. And I think it was true, dude, because I've heard that people would use like una playera on their hand
like
to
their
like pull it.
gym shirts or
Yeah,
whatever.
or just like a shirt, like so that when the ink pulled or like the ink squirted, like se llenaba
Mhm.
la playera nada más and not like their hands or whatever. So it might be true, dude, because I heard eso de que like usaban una playera para que no se embarraran the ink.
Mhm.
So
I don't know, dude. But yeah, it was definitely when they pulled the fire alarm during winter months. That was brutal.
oh yeah, dude,
Yes, but
definitely, dude.
and then those who were in PE had to go out in shorts and
PE,
shirt. Pero pues
yeah,
todo
dude.
sea for the safety of the students, ¿no?
Yeah, I guess, dude.
A
Va,
ver,
dale ahí, güey.
pues ya le escogí aquí, mira más que. A ver qué dice. Hay puros de la law, dude. Have you ever stolen anything
Stolen anything, dude.
outside of a girl's hearts, dude?
Oh, pues ni eso, dude, ¿no? Like,
Se los
uh,
pido prestado un ratito nomás, ¿no?
God damn. Uh, I mean, yeah, like when I was a kid, um, so donde vivíamos, it was like, it was a store under, like my grandpa owned the building itself, but there was a store
Mm,
under, and then there was like the apartment where we lived, y arriba vivía my grandpa. So, íbamos abajo, and, we would distract it was like, it was a few of us, like my cousins y eso, and we would distract the cashier or whatever. Y mientras el otro agarraba los pinches dulces or papitas and los ponía en las bolsas and shit. And I mean, we would buy stuff, but we would definitely walk out with more stuff than what we bought. So, but it's just like little petty things like that. I don't think I've stole anything major, like fucking hundreds of dollars or like thousands of dollars and shit. So, yeah.
yeah, dude. Yeah, I mean, I think maybe I can't really honestly remember like stealing anything from those store, but accidents do happen, dude. When sí me ha
Sure,
pasado
dude.
que like in the cart, like before self checkout, de repente like sí se quedaban cosas en el carro or like on the very like the low section of the
Yeah.
cart.
Las aguas y todo eso.
Yeah, like shit like that. And y pues sí, de repente me llegaba a pasar eso, pero dude, I don't know how we ended up in self checkout society. Like, what the fuck?
Mm,
Like, I don't know if like especially we were talking about Walmart. go to Walmart and get, some groceries for the kids. A veces, pues sí, que vamos al different grocery stores. Pero si vamos a la Walmart and you have a full cart, it's so annoying to do full self checkout.
Yeah.
It's so
So I
annoying.
think the annoying part
Mhm.
is de que se tiene que quedar todo in the basket. Like ya ves que I'm assuming it has como sensors where it's weighing out lo que estás poniendo as you're like
Oh yeah.
scanning it.
I don't think Walmart has that, but like I know Jewel does that. Like, quiero quitar las
Yeah,
cosas because I'm like, no me va a caber. I gotta
right.
put stuff in the cart. It's like, wait, you removed an item from your baggage, and I'm like, look, ain't nobody helping me,
You
right?
see, like,
Um, pero pues ya, like, ahora sí que bien señor talk, pero pinche Walmart, Target, um, Jewel, Aldi, like
all
Aldi,
these dude,
mira,
yeah, también, dude.
también and then there's like, oh, did you scan all of your bags? I'm like, how are you gonna know that that's my bag versus your bag? Right? Like that
Dude,
security guard over
yeah.
there ain't gonna do nothing. He looks tired as hell. um,
For real, why do all these security guards look like que apenas están like going throughout the day, dude? Like apenas están aguantando, dude. Like,
see, we and I'm like, I hate the self checkout thing. Especially when estás comprando manzanas or like any veggies or fruits.
yeah,
Then it's like you gotta either search it or type the number, and it's like, and
and
then
then
on
put it
top of
there
that, you're gonna
to weigh it
tax
out,
me.
and yeah,
Yeah, like hate that, dude. If we ever go
yeah.
back to an episode of cosas que me cagan,
Ya tengo una en la
self
lista,
checkout.
¿no? Like,
Sí, güey.
I do gotta say though, like in Aldi, like when I do self checkout, it is a little bit faster, and it's usually when I have like little small things. Porque like there's obviously still people that go on the line,
Mhm.
like the cashiers, and dude, that shit fucking drags, dude. So yeah, dude. Like in some instances, I'm like, all right, it's faster, it's useful, but in some instances, yeah, you're like, nah, this is too much for me to be doing.
Right.
Like,
I gotta bag my shit up, and I think of it like si Carla fuera con los tres niños a la tienda, and then she has to do self checkout on a full cart.
yeah,
I'm like that's fucked up. Um, pero a ver, espérate, por acá Miguel se va a reportar. Um, doesn't seem like his browser picks up the mic. It's all good, Miguel. Pues ahora sí que hopefully
it's
you
almost
come
there,
back
no?
with Johnny Boy.
Sí,
And we get the band back together porque ya se nos hizo costumbre. Ah, le vamos a echar una question más y ya de ahí,
va.
pues ahí a ver en qué terminamos. Así es que prepárate unas palabras de tanque, no tan siquiera, digo.
Ah, wait, a ver, déjame.
Pues let me pick a card here real quick. So for this episode, reminder, we're doing burning questions from the deck of cards that we have here. And
Va,
I
sí te
have
tengo unas
cards.
palabras de tanque, just FYI.
Va, claro, ya ves, mira. Just ask and you shall receive.
You see it.
So, what would your best friend say is your best quality?
Ooh,
Ooh,
pues
so
depends on who you
meantime,
ask, no? Um,
your best friend, dude. ¿Qué nos dirían tus amigos de qué dice el público podcast?
here we go, dude. Um, my best quality. I don't know. I think majority of people have always told me that I'm a good listener.
Oh, I thought you were gonna talk about your sexy lips, dude.
Nah, no way. That was the best physical feature, dude.
Oh, va.
See way. But yeah, yeah, that I'm a good listener. Que soy un chill guy, dude. Nada más,
Just a chill guy.
just a chill guy, dude. Um, and I mean, they tend to say that I'm pretty funny, dude. I don't know, like I agree with that, dude. Pero pues, you know.
¿Qué dices, no?
Pero bueno,
Nomás se ríen de mí, pero I guess.
sí, güey. No sé si se ríen of me or de me or like, you know, pero pues se
No, I
ríen,
think we
güey, so it's a good
I think
time.
we laugh with you, dude.
Bah. So yeah, I would say those things.
Wow. Um, I don't know what, you know, like you said, depends on who you ask, but ultimately I want to think that I'm dependable. Like if you ask me to do something, like well, así que if I agree to it, or if it's within my possibilities, like yeah, you can depend on me and we'll make it happen.
Again,
Y
Bruno
pues
Mars, no, you could count on me like 1, 2, 3,
one,
dude.
two, three, dude. So that I would like to think that, pero pues
I
if
actually
you
agree.
think otherwise, put that in the comments.
I was gonna say like I think out of everybody in the group, everybody says that you're the more responsible one and dependable one, dude. So I agree.
Aunque me estaban tratando de un drunk el sábado, pero pues en fin. Todos me usaban de su scapegoat, que porque I was drunk.
You see, yeah. But that was a party, dude. So you're still responsible and you're still dependable, dude.
I was responsible enough to leave the kids with a responsible adult, no?
Exactly, dude. Ya ves? Yeah, está, dude.
It all works out. Um, una más, Tanque, una más. Ya llegamos al 45-minute mark. Pues ahora sí
Va.
que with this episode, without Johnny Boy, without Miguel having technical difficulties, we're just going to kind of wrap this up after this one, I guess. So, picking from the pile here de aquí del medio donde caiga. Y te voy a dar a escoger. Ahí dice, if you were invisible for a day, what is the first thing you would do?
I know I said this joke before, dude, but the second thing I would do, dude, would be um damn, if I was invisible for a day, the first thing I would do por robar más, ¿no? Pinche- Ahora sí que robar like thousands of dollars, dude, rather than just a few candies, dude.
I mean, but you're invisible, not
Not
the
the money.
change, not the coins and dollar bills, dude.
Sí, güey, pero pues no van a saber dónde
Just
or who's the responsible one, dude. So, um, yeah, I mean, I don't think there's much I would do, honestly. Like, quedarme a dormir también, ¿no? Like, en la casa, like, um, I don't know, dude. What would you do, dude?
I mean, I'm thinking about it, right? And it's like, I mean, you can go and travel, but you have to make sure you come back that same day, or else you're stuck wherever. You know,
Because
it's
it's only for a
24
day,
hours
no?
apart.
Like,
See,
yeah, dude.
is it for a day? See, no. If
I
you were
think
invisible
it's
for a day, that's the
for a
question.
day.
So if it's within 24 hours for sure, right? Like you have to make sure you come back, especially if you're internationally traveling for me. Um, just gotta make sure I'm back. Pero fuera de ahí, I was thinking of like hopefully it's not on a fucking Wednesday, you know, like nothing's gonna be happening on like let it happen
Right.
on a Saturday or Sunday, dude, para poder ir a un concierto o algo. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Like, on what day get guy, you know? Like, if it's a middle of the
Sí.
fucking week, it's like, all right, well, I guess I just ruined this fucking power for nothing and shit, no? Like,
Right. I mean, nomás van a ver la pinche cerveza flotando ahí, dude.
sí.
Porque, pues, ¿qué más voy a hacer? Um, yeah, I guess
Oh,
it
dude, there
depends
you
on the
go,
day.
dude.
Okay.
You would have I would partner up with someone to scam people and be like, oh, he has like I have superpowers or whatever. He like, oh, like tráeme esa cerveza y like and just get some money off of that, dude, for 24 hours, dude. Y ya de ahí, pues ya después, ya, they faded away, ¿no? Or like, me dio una migraña y
Sí.
ya se acabaron, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you would just, I mean, if you're invisible, it's like to get entry into places that you wouldn't normally get access to, and that's about it, I guess. Pero depende del día, es como te digo. Like if it's a Wednesday, like nothing's gonna happen. Um,
Have been invisible in the corner of polecats, no? Nada más pinche
no más.
un chill guy nada más, no? Like,
Y sí, ¿eh? Porque you
oh,
can't even
fuck.
pay for a lap dance, dude, porque pues you're
Yeah, dude.
invisible, dude.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Batan, que pues tú dices, dude, preguntas tenemos. 10 minutos para llegar a la hora, o we wrap it up, call it a day.
Pues vamos a echarnos una más, dude, porque como que all these have been like fucking law breaking questions, dude.
Sí, va, aquí de en medio la que caiga. What is your biggest fear? Yeah,
Oh,
we've
we're
done
fear.
that several times. No,
Yeah,
la
dude.
chingada. Ya, como que tengo que mandarles una letter a los burning questions para que nos hagan otra edition part 2.
Easy, ¿no?
A
Doña
ver,
Chole
¿qué dice
edition.
esta? If you were,
If you're given... Oh, go ahead.
if you were given a choice to choose your manner of
Manner
death,
of death. How would
how
you
would
die?
you disappear? Okay. Pues es que no quiero que
Oh,
nos censuraran, pero
how
ya.
would you unalive, dude?
Sí.
I don't know, dude. So this is me replying based on what you hear people say, pero
Ujú.
pues nunca sabes if that's what really happened. Ya ves que es like, oh, pues se fue, estaba dormido, like no sintió nada, you know, like se fue sin, like, without like being
Que no
hurt or
sufrió,
without,
que just,
yeah, no
yeah.
sufrió. Once again, that's what we hear, dude. Who knows if in the middle of the night that's really what happened or like
Y tú
te
solito ahí,
levantas y
sin nadie que te ayudara,
sí,
¿no?
güey, sí, güey. But if that what we hear is true, dude, I think that's the way I would want to go. Like, just sin sufrir, just dormido, like doing what I love doing the most, dude. Yeah, dude. But once again, if it's not how they paint it to be, dude, hell no, dude, porque pues te pones a pensar, dude, estás solito, güey, estás asustadito, you know, like cuando estás dormido y de repente te levantas, güey, pues andas así, like, what the fuck is going on and shit. So I think that's a bad way to go. Pero pues, I would like to assume que without suffering, dude, pero yeah.
Well, yeah, de cualquier manera, like, sin sufrir, right? Like, I think that's kind of like what we kind of all hope for.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, no sé si, because you bring a good point, right? Like, así dormido en tu cama, solito, sin molestar a nadie, nada, pero it's like, wouldn't you also, like, in your deathbed, whether that's at the hospital or at home, like, knowing that, like, people know, like, you're on your last days, last hours, para darles oportunidad a ellos de despedirse de ti, um, and then you know, you kind of pass away passively, um, just so people. I mean, I just think of like people that I would leave behind, right? Like,
Yeah.
because you know I mean, well, I say we, but I like would carry some sort of like, oh, I didn't get to say goodbye to certain people that I wanted to.
Mm.
Um, so that's why I'm like, not to make a un live stream out of my deathbed, but it's like, hey, if you
Un
get
pinche todos toman barra libre, ¿no? Like,
anything goes, ¿no? Yeah, no, pues que tengan la oportunidad de despedirse, so they can just be at peace with themselves, and I go off into the light, hopefully, porque I mean, and I think we talked about it before. Like, I think the I don't know if it's the toughest, right? Because there's morir por asfixión, morir por otras cosas, but it's like what comes to mind first is like no quisiera morir quemado ni quisiera morir ahogado,
yeah,
right? Like
those are definitely my fears. Yeah.
I'm like, but at the end of the day, it's like si es que pasa, pues ahora sí que ya ahí vas a quedar, no hay pedo, no, de ahí no sales, pero yeah, like I think the chance to allow others or los que se quedan um, to be able to say their goodbyes. I think it's a kind of the best case scenario for both sides. Miguel is being persistent here. He is joining from his phone. At least that's what this says here. A ver, vamos a ver si está aquí. Miguel,
Hello.
you're on your
Hello, hello.
phone. We hear you. We don't see you, but we feel you.
Oh,
He's here.
like that camera on the phone. Since I don't have my headset is
Why are you
está
using your
descargado.
corporate phone, dude?
Oh no, this is my phone. Like no, I don't use a corporate phone at all. Almost. I got 4 minutes of use time for a whole week, dude.
Y pues casi, dude.
No.
We have 4 minutes left for an hour, dude.
Pero pues Miguel, ahorita nos echamos unas preguntitas acá de burning questions, dude. Ya nos estábamos despidiendo. Pero te voy a echar una pregunta rápido, a ver. Tú vas a ser el único que la va a responder, ¿eh? Porque we're not gonna make this episode any longer.
He's
Va.
here.
A menos que la topic esté juicy, ¿eh? Eso sí. A ver. Dice, what is the weirdest thing about you?
Ooh.
Shit. I feel like I could write a whole book about that, right? But I think that the weirdest thing about me is apparently I
La
have
pinche
ADHD.
conexión que te cargas, güey.
Oh, dude, that's one, right? No, but
No, dale.
so apparently I have ADHD, right? And because I have ADHD, I get into these random spurts of like random stuff. Like yeah, it's like I started collecting soccer jerseys. I started collecting Funkos. I started collecting whiskey. Now I started collecting cigars. For a while I was collecting pens, like pens para escribir.
Oh, for a
Um,
while I had that, dude. I love a good pen.
dude,
Yeah.
I had a whole drawer full of like one of those big drawers. So
Uh-huh.
like no tenía espacio para la ropa porque tenía que tener ese espacio for the pens, right?
Sacrificas el drawer de los calzones, dude.
Y sí, dude, los pezones ahí, like ahí nomás in the chair in the corner, dude. Ahí son that was the place, dude. Pero I would say that that's definitely one of the weirdest things because I just randomly get into random things. Like it could be I randomly started collecting keyboards, like computer keyboards. I only
Mm-hmm.
use two, so I have like six of them. Ya no son están los demás, ¿verdad? Pero pues at the time I wanted them, so I think that's one of the weird things about me.
And not to get too personal, but ADHD like has been officially diagnosed.
Not by a doctor, but by like everybody else in my life, dude. Like
I mean,
everybody
te
else me lo ha
pregunto
dicho,
just
and I was
by
like, oh.
self-interest, porque I was like, damn, I have a lot of keyboards. I don't need that many. I was like,
When you're looking at your máscaras, you're looking at your
like I
whiskeys,
look at the Funkos, I look at the whiskey, I look at the cigars.
your fishing
I
lures, dog. Like,
haven't gone down the jerseys, but I think we're pretty much on par there.
Yeah, dude. They go like it's weird because so yeah, es que de chiquito like it was always like oh, pues he's very hyperactive. No, he can't stay still. Like
Mhm.
if he stays still, like like he falls asleep. Like es nada más es hiperactivo, right? And it turns out that all that stuff is also symptoms and shit. Like, cause you know how you could take those stupid tests like online.
Yeah.
So according to those tests, I have ADHD and pretty high dosage of ADHD, but I have never gone to the doctor. Porque I feel like for the ADHD, lo único que te van a dar is what is it? Adderall, no, I think, or
I
something
would
like
say I
that.
think it's Adderall.
Um, I mean,
Y pues,
Adderall is the most common one, pero I know there's different types. Because I've worked with people with ADHD, and it's like todo depende what levels, like what type of medication works for them,
mm,
and one. But that's the scary thing too, right? Once you start some sort of medication, you can't just like drop it,
Yeah.
yeah,
porque pues, it messes you up as well. So yeah, it's it's for sure. Like, and I think I was talking to Carla about this, or I can't remember who I was talking to. It is like a lot of adults now, um, are coming to the realization of they have ADHD, they
Yeah.
have a level of autism,
Hmm.
a level of
Dyslexic.
hyperlexia, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
dyslexic, like porque esas eran cosas que antes nomás te decían like enfócate, no te hagas pendejo, or
Yeah.
shit like
Ponte
Yeah.
las
that.
pilas.
Ponte las pilas, eh? Um, and now it's a little bit like there's more research done, like there's different like you know because you even see it now with kids nowadays, right? Like like you said, she has an IEP at school, like individual education plan. Um, por lo mismo que it tailors to their needs a little bit, but even then, like I think we have a long ways to go as far as accommodating certain types of behaviors and how people are and things that they're dealing with.
Hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
Yo no sé. A mí que me da una pasilla de Limitless, dude.
Oh, the limitless.
Hell yeah, dude. Aunque
Uno pues
esa
con una
parody is,
pastilla de Viagra ya está contento, ¿verdad? Pero bueno.
what you talking about, dude? According to,
Mucho.
according to our boy, dude, all you need is a TRC, dude.
HRT.
HRT. There you go. HRT. I don't know what the hell
HRT. That's a
TRC is, but
topic for
HRT.
a future episode coming soon, hopefully.
Y sí,
Um, ya ven, me acuerdo de todo y me trataban de un
un
drunken guy in the
borracho.
corner, dude.
Esa es la excusa, dude. Es la excusa para no jugar, dude.
Es lo que te digo, le está haciendo tanque que me trataban de su scapegoat ahí, pero I was on point, dude. So hopefully, we have a episode with Angel and um his what would we say is I don't know, his partner slash consultant slash HRT provider, so that we can get filled in into what all that stuff is about. Pero
Easy,
muchachos,
dude.
we successfully made an hour episode.
Oh, you guys
Um,
made it for episode.
Miguel, you're gonna have to hold that topic. We were very honest with our listeners that you were the one that was gonna surprise us with the topic of this week's episode. So we had no idea what we were gonna talk about, and we're already
Never again,
recording.
dude. Never again.
Dude, and it's crazy because, yeah, ves, I used my PC, I switched over to the laptop, and uno tenía un problema, el otro tenía otro, dude.
You see, but it's all good, dude. Burning questions came in handy.
Shit.
Tank and I answered a few. You got to answer one.
A Doña
Which
Chole.
was there's episode 152 next week, so make sure you tune in. You make sure you rate, review, and subscribe. All links can be found at Todos Toman Pod.
Oh, dude, before we get called out, we did promise palabras de tanque, dude.
We did promise palabras de tanque. We were in such a dire need of content, dude, that we said we were gonna promise palabras de tanque. You're absolutely right. So vamos a echarnos unas palabras de tanque. Give me a second. I gotta find it. There we go.
Recuerden, muchachos, el que hace pesas nunca le va a ganar al que hace pesos, dude.
Okay.
Okay.
Déjate dar unos aplausos del público. Wait, pero what about el que hace pesas con pesos, dude?
Oh, well, that's a league on its own, dude.
Va, muchachos, pues ya dije que rate, review, and subscribe. All links can be found at Todos Toman Pod. Damn, I criticized Johnny Boy, pero no me acuerdo what is the second part. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Aquí está, at Todos Toman Pod. We'll evaluate what is it? Sky
Yeah,
blue.
Blue
oh,
sky.
sky blue. Yeah.
Yeah, that's still
Blue sky.
potentially over there. Or pues el TikTok ya se va, ¿no? Dijimos que va a ser Lemonade,
Lemonade. Yeah.
pero
It was
pues,
at the end of this month, no? Something like that.
pensé que era
Según
2025, a principio de 2025, ¿no?
Oh, well, yeah. Well, same thing. End of this month, being December.
Ya es lo mismo. This is when Mi Gente should come back, dude.
Oh,
Ooh.
easy, yeah.
Mi Gente, high five, dude. Hey, Tom from MySpace, dude.
Oh, dude.
It's time for you to come back. Yeah, el Twitter came back, dude.
I know. So, pero pues yeah, in the meantime, this is a wrap for episode 151, muchachos. Appreciate y'all. Johnny Boy, hopefully you can join us next week. I know it's a busy season for you at work, so keep being responsible y ahí nos vemos.
Wow.
Va, muchachos.
Yeah.
Yeah.